So I just had a funny thing happen. I was walking past someone's house and I heard this meowing, and I look around and I'm like, where's that meowing coming from? And I look up and there's a cat on the roof. That's right, a cat. A cat on the roof. It was up there meowing like it was in distress, and I'm just like, oh man, I gotta help this cat. Of course, like what else am I gonna do? Am I gonna just keep walking? No, of course not. So I went and I knocked on the door. Well, also, it's important to note that it's about to rain, as you can see. It's like about to pour, most likely. So I'm going, oh man, this poor cat on this roof, about to get rained on. What if it can't get down? So I knock on the door to the house. This woman comes over. She doesn't open the door or anything. She just like talks to me through the door. And she's like, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, there's a cat on your roof. And she was like, oh, don't worry about it. That's our cat. She gets up there sometimes and then she comes down. She can get up and down. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, because it's about to rain. I was just, a little concerned. And they're like, okay, well, thank you. Don't worry about it. So I said, okay. Next thing I know, like I turned to walk away. All of a sudden, the cat is next to me. Like in the maybe 30, 40 seconds that I was talking to this woman through the door, this cat like teleported from the roof to right next to me. So I turn around and there she is, right next to me, looks at me and meows. I was like, okay, you're fine. I don't know how you got down so fast. I didn't see any way down from that roof, but apparently there was one. Meows at me, gave her a little pet. And then the mailman was walking up, so she ran off. It's too bad I didn't record any of this. I feel like I miss so much cool stuff that happens, and I don't start recording until after the thing happened, and then I talk about it. But I'm very inexperienced at the vlogging, so I don't normally think of, oh, I'm gonna get my phone out and record this cool thing that's happening. Like it's like I'm talking to this woman through the door, and then I turn around and like, whoop, there's a cat right next to me. It's funny. Very cute cat too, very small. Definitely a lady. Definitely a lady cat. Very small and lightweight. All right, so I've got some new stuff in the mail today I'm going to take a look at real quick. Got this Morph Ball stress reliever. It's funny because I actually needed to get something like this for my hand therapy because I'm having like issues with one of my knuckles. And I went on Amazon to find like a stress ball type thing. And this is one of the first things I saw when I was looking for it. An actual replica morph ball. So that's kind of awesome. And what you can do is you just kind of pick it up and squeeze it. Just kind of, there's my knuckle right there that's giving me some issues, that middle knuckle area. Yeah, just kind of squeeze, boom. Get some exercise that way. It's also good for stress, You press on the buttons, but nothing happens. But yeah, how cool is that? I just like happened to get this Morph Ball stress reliever. And also I got, let's see, this CM Punk shirt. Yeah, how cool is that? I'm gonna actually put this on right now. Whew, look at that. CM Punk the shirt. This actually looks really good. I like the black, got the black collars, you've got these black kind of arm thingamajigs here. Yeah, I feel like this is something that you could wear just out and about and it would look really good. It's more stylish than a traditional wrestling shirt. So I'm a big fan of this design. And this was well worth the $40 or so that I think it costs. Wowie zowie. Wow, look at that.
That is, look, it's really getting more colorful.
Yeah. Ooh, wow, it actually goes all the way over there.
Wow.
This is a good
Look
portent.
At the color. It's getting more colorful. It's green.
It's a good portent. So they've got me on Invisalign now, as you can see. Yeah, my front teeth are kind of like drifting apart for some reason. I don't know what's going on. So they're going to try to fix it for the low cost of $5,000. Yep, $5,000, no big deal. Apparently I have to wear these for like the next 8 months, pretty much non-stop for the next 8 months. Yeah, already I hate it. In retrospect, I'd almost want like regular braces, because regular braces you can't take off, whereas these I can take off whenever I want. So I basically constantly want to take them off. Like every time I even think about them being there, I'm just like, I'm going to take them off for a little while. But if I take them off, I don't want to put them back on. So I'd almost rather just have metal braces that I have no say in the matter. But I wanted Invisalign so that I would have a say in the matter. I didn't want to wear metal braces like a teenager. So here I am. I made my bed. Now I have to sleep in it. But really, I mean, Invisalign is not the worst thing in the world. Plenty of people have it. Adam Cole, Bebe of AEW fame, he's currently on Invisalign as well. So, yeah, if he can do it, I can do it, right? Although it would be easier if I had an authoritarian dentist girlfriend to keep me straight like Adam Cole does. Make sure I follow directions. Yeah, right now I'm watching this week's Dynamite in preparation for Grand Slam in a couple of days. I swear to God. Look at this. I swear to God, one of these days CM Punk is just going to crowd surf. Look at this. He's like halfway there right now. He's halfway to a crowd surf. All he has to do is basically will it at this point. All he has to do is just will the audience to crowd surf him, and they probably will. Look at this guy dressed as Dusty. That's awesome. Look at this guy. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this Omega versus Bryan main event that we're going to get at the show that I'm going to. This is amazing. I did not expect this at all. Yeah, I'm a big Adam Cole fan. I've liked this guy for a while, but now I really like him because he's on the show that I'm watching. Listen to this. That is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Wow. And you know what? I just want to stop here and say that I really appreciate that to this day they open every single show with Jim Ross saying it's Wednesday night, you know what that means. Probably Rampage also, with Friday night. And I really appreciate that they do that, because it's such a nice tribute to Brody Lee, and it shows that he lives on in all of their hearts. They all remember him. They're keeping him alive in a way. And that's so cool. Really, that's so cool. And sometimes I wonder, like, if Brody could somehow see like how they've treated his memory and how they've treated his family, and just the respect that they showed to him after he was gone, especially. And if he just like appeared on Earth tomorrow and somebody showed him everything that's happened, and I wonder just how completely blown away he would be to see the respect that these guys have shown to him. I'm getting a little verklempt, so let's just kind of cut here. Now check this out. Check this out. Jungle Boy jumps down to high-five a kid in the audience in the front row there. And I think that's awesome, because just 10, 12 years ago, Jungle Boy was the kid in the front row. A bunch of turkeys are crossing the road here. What is this? What is this, a zoo? Is this a zoo? Here's another one. Hello there. One of my neighbors has a Tesla. I want a Tesla. I like everything about it. It's electric. It's got like this huge skylight in the roof. It's very roomy. And now I have to have one. So I'm gonna do that.
And we're rolling.
Okay, so we are on our way to New York City, New York, for the AEW Grand Slam, which is basically a pay-per-view on free TV, which is pretty exciting, and it's even more exciting when you're there in person, which we will be. It's also their first stadium show, which is going to be really exciting, I think. It's going to be the biggest crowd ever for AEW. I'm just hoping the stadium has a roof because, as you can see up here, there's a lot of rain coming down here. It's pretty intense. Camera's going to want to zoom in on the windows if they have water on them. Unfortunately. Oof, I cannot see. I can't see anything.
And this is the part where we crash.
Man, this is going to be a 4-hour show tonight. 4 hours, like basically a 4-hour pay-per-view.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Could you imagine though that there's, and I doubt this, but could you imagine that there's like an empty row really close to the ring,
Yeah.
and we're able to actually snag seats.
The tickets are really just to get you in the door of the arena.
Yeah.
Once you're in the arena, it's just find the best seat you can.
Yeah, it's just musical chairs from that point.
Yeah, just a disorganized mess at that point. Everybody just stumbling over each other.
Yeah.
It's like an orgy, you know. Really something. It's like Jim Ross would say, you know.
By God.
That sea of humanity. This sea of humanity.
Yeah, Jim Ross's commentary is like the best.
It really is, yeah.
By God, as God is my witness, he's broken in half. So how are we gonna get backstage?
Backstage?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than the front row seats. I mean, is there a way to sneak in backstage?
I think we could do it. I think we could get him backstage. We just have to pretend that one of us is Hook. You know, you pretend to be Hook.
I can do that.
I'll pretend to be Joey Janela. And both of those guys are so ordinary looking that we could probably pass for them.
That'll work. I don't think people will question it.
I'll just say, yeah, I'm Joey Janela. This is Taz's son. And they'll be like, oh, very sorry, Hook. Please go on in.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I might take the opportunity to get a few numbers while we're in there from some of the divas.
Yeah, just tell them you're Hook.
I'm gonna Ric Flair this thing. Oh,
No,
wait. I mean, I'm not gonna Ric Flair this thing. That's what I meant. I'm gonna. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel. You got a Tesla. You put on that autopilot.
Funny you mentioned that because I was about to say that the autopilot basically is Jesus take the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to still supervise it. It's not fully autonomous and it can still make mistakes. So they tell you with the autopilot, if you're going to turn on autopilot, you have to monitor it at all times in case you need to hit the brakes or something.
So you got to babysit your Tesla while it drives.
Exactly. And it's like, why don't you just drive then?
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait till we're in the future where just like the cars are actually autonomous.
Yeah, like fully autonomous.
Fully autonomous, you just hop in, takes you where you need to go. I mean, I'm picturing a weird scenario though, where like the cars become fully autonomous, and you bring in a lady friend into your Tesla car, starts driving you somewhere, and then the AI starts getting jealous.
Yeah, I think if I don't find a place by January, I think I'll just go ahead and take a trip to Italy for a month or so.
You come back married.
Maybe. If I go to Japan for a couple of weeks, I'm probably gonna do the same thing.
Or you just come back with both an Italian and Japanese wife. Kind of broke a record with the amount of people you were seeing in one day.
I did, yeah.
You said you felt like kind of dirty about it or something.
Yeah, I had sex with like 4 women in one day or something. I don't know.
Wait, repeat that again.
What?
What?
Yeah, I definitely want to go to Italy and find myself a summertime lady.
Well, if you do, just give me the details on like the summer fling.
Yeah, somehow in between saving up for a Tesla, saving up for crypto, and saving up for an apartment, somehow in all that, I will also save some money to go on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how, but I'll try.
You gotta knock off a few grocery stores, a few banks.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta drill underneath the bank. You want to pop up in the vault room.
Yeah, don't go through the front door. A lot of people make that mistake their first time.
All right, how about we turn this into the Fast and Furious? Let's just like go full force.
Here we go.
All right, we're doing it. We're going. We're doing it legally.
Nothing's more important than family. Vin Diesel, 2001.
Yeah, he kept preaching about family for 9 movies, and we never knew about his brother.
Hey, family. My brother's John Cena, but I never mentioned it. Not important. Family. Family are the people sitting at this table right now.
Just says family every other sentence.
We rob banks together. Family.
We ride together, we die together. Family.
Especially the dying part. We do a lot of dying. We die together. Family.
You know The Rock? Not family.
Fuck The Rock. The Rock can't hold my jock strap. I'm Vin Diesel. I'm Vin fucking Diesel, alright? Rock can't hold my jock strap.
Is that what you think, Vin? Is that what you think about The Rock?
You know what The Rock is? The Rock's a bald motherfucker.
It doesn't matter what you think.
You know what? I don't like your attitude. The Rock is a bald motherfucker, and he can kiss Vin Diesel's ass.
You know what, Vin?
Right.
The Rock says, your last name Diesel. What you gonna diesel, huh, Vin? Huh? You got a diesel up your ass?
Oh, yeah? Oh, we're going there. We're going there, huh, Rock? We're going there? Well, you know what I don't have up my ass? And that's Vince McMahon. Hey!
Oh, Vin. Little Vinny. Got jokes.
Hell yeah, I got jokes. I don't care what The Rock says. Rock can kiss my ass. I am the Fast and the Furious. I am the Senate.
Vin Palpatine.
Where we're going right now. I come from New York City, from the mean streets. Tell you what, The Rock, he ain't shit. He ain't shit.
You know what, Vin?
I'm seeing. Oh shit. You guys see that? These New York drivers. I'm in that New York state of mind.
That's right.
We'll get some New York pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Some New York calzones.
Preach it.
Some New York wrestling.
Yep, love it.
And look at those New York skyscrapers.
The skyscrapers.
Check out the New York ladies.
The ladies, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I use that term very loosely. Ladies, very loose, just like they are. Hey!
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 Hey! Demonetized.
This video is now canceled. Oh, this isn't an interview. This is off the record.
Off the record.
So we are now in New York City, and I am already talking completely differently than I did before. I don't know what's happening. Just boom.
1,000 feet. Keep right to stay on ice.
Keep what? You don't tell the man what to do. You make the man a sandwich. Okay? You make the man a sandwich, and you wait in the bedroom like a good little lady. Capiche? Let the men speak. The men are speaking. Let the men drive. Thank you. We don't want any of these immigrants crossing the border unless they're hot. You know, we will import hotties, but only if they're hot. Okay, if they're not hot, we don't want them. They gotta be a 9 or a 10. At least a 9 or a 10. They can come in. Maybe an 8. Maybe an 8. Maybe an 8.
These women, they have to look like Ivanka.
They gotta look just like Ivanka. Okay, Ivanka.
Phenomenal. So good.
She's a 10. She's 11. Let's be honest, Ivanka.
She's my daughter. She's an 11.
She's an 11. Let's be honest. If she wasn't my daughter, I'd probably be dating her. Let's be honest. We're still trying to find a parking spot. Look at this. Look at this shite. Unbelievable. Just ridiculous. If you can see this, but it's absolutely insane. What are you guys doing? AEW sucks. Roman Reigns, best wrestler. John Cena, #1. Y'all can't see me. Young Bucks, more like young sucks. Am I right? Hey! All you AEW fans never seen a treadmill? Hangman Adam Page. More like Hangman Adam Gay. Probably stop. I think they might be able to hear me at this point, so.
You're so in character that you actually start doing it for real.
I actually started doing it for real. I forgot I was acting.
Just ask that weird question. Excuse me, is this New York?
We're trying to get to Boston. Are we in the right place? I guess I'll just go. All right. Hey, where we going?
Move this traffic.
Move this traffic. Move this traffic. Oh, somebody's having a puff magoo. I cannot believe how long this line was.
Yep.
Like when we were up there, I thought we were almost to the parking.
I thought the same thing. I thought that stretch of road was it.
Yeah. And here we are 25 minutes later. Is this the parking? No, it's not the parking. This is like the exit of the parking. Jesus. The entrance must be somewhere else. I see people setting up chairs over there. What the hell is this? Here's a guy with a yoga mat. Ow! Man, totes worth it.
We're almost
CM Punk! CM Punk! So yeah, thank you for joining me for the vlog, but I think we're probably out of time now. Tune in to the next episode where I will actually be at the wrestling show. So yeah, thank you for tuning in for this epic road trip where I drove to the wrestling show and sat in traffic. And I will see you guys in the next episode.